It isn't often that you make every shape and filling for a pâte à choux dough, but I did it and I'm going to share every little bit with you. I started with the Paris breast. It looks like a bicycle wheel, and it was developed to commemorate a bicycle race between Paris and Brest in France. I modified the traditional filling and made my own using half French buttercream and half pastry cream. This has a nice, soft texture, but holds a crisp edge when piped with a French pastry tip. It's meant to be cut horizontally with a serrated knife so that it can be filled so that you can see the edges, which look pretty, and then it can be topped with non-melting sugar, sucre neige, fresh berries, and other things. The way that choux bakes creates an exterior crust that holds the structure but is tender when bitten into. An egg wash helps puffs expand to their greatest potential, all while turning the exterior shiny and golden brown. The interior may have a few walls here and there, but they are so flexible that when you insert and press the filling to the interior of whatever shape you have piped, it will fill up the cavity all the way. Profiteroles and cream puffs are sliced. Puffs, eclairs, and gougères are filled from the bottom through a little hole that you punch using a number 4 star tip. An appropriate size round tip is used for the filling. The savory goat cheese filling has pieces of parsley and green onion, so I use a slightly larger round tip to fill the gougères. When you fill any pâte à choux dough, you need to feel that it is all the way full. You should feel a weight, and you should be able to imagine that the filling goes all the way to the edge. Profiteroles are nothing more than fancy ice cream sandwiches. Using a serrated knife, cut close to the bottom. Temper your ice cream in the cooler for 10 minutes to soften it. Use warm water to scoop a clean serving. Top with the beautiful craquelin crust and a sauce. You can use chocolate or caramel or whatever looks a beautiful color, adds nice texture and flavor. Using a warm sauce will give contrast in temperature as well. A cream puff is most familiar, and it's easy to execute. Using a serrated knife, cut the puff in half and fill with a generous amount of chantilly cream. Top it with the second half, and rather than biting into the whole thing, because you can make these as large as you like, twist the two pieces together and pull them apart. It's much more enjoyable to eat a large cream puff in this way. To fill an eclair, you must poke a hole in 2 spots. This is so that you can evenly fill the eclair from end to end. No matter the size of the eclair, I still use a number 4 star tip to poke the hole. I fill the eclairs with a vanilla cremeux. It is a mousse that is gelatin stabilized. Once an eclair is filled, it can be dipped so that it has a beautiful topping. You can use a poured fondant, a simple ganache, or a mirror glaze. Finally, and most simply, I filled a puff with pastry cream. Choux should be filled and stored in the cooler within 1 hour of serving. And now you have all of the examples you need for attempting something foundational and spectacular.